Now, there are three of a kind right there. I'll tell you that right now. Good evening, folks. What are you doing out there? Sorry. It's last minute betting with me, Mike, Kia, Justin. We've got your quick fix for sports betting. And let me tell you something, folks. We're excited to be here tonight because there's a lot of bets to hit out there. Plenty of baseball games. Remember, as we always say, you can make a lot of money in baseball. Like to remind you, we're brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company worldwide. 50% revenue share in the OddsJam Partner Program. Link below in the description. Kia went dark on me. Don't forget about the picks. The DubClub picks. Me, Mike, Tony. And we are on one hell of a roll. A hell of a roll. Me, Mike, Tony, the link is below in the description. 14-day free trial. And I lost Kia. Where you at, girl? She left us.
I'm having a connection issue.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, well, at least you're talking. We can still talk, right? But I'd rather this next bit that I'm going to talk about, I'd rather be seeing you when I throw this out at you. Kia recently texted me before game, or in the morning of Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, and she just said, "I got one thing to say to you, Bob," and put Edmonton in caps. Kia, how about them Panthers? Huh? How about them Panthers, Stanley Cup champions?
Can you guys hear me? Or I can
yeah.
see you guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you fine.
Well,
I don't know why I can't see my face.
I don't know. You can leave and come back.
All right, let me leave and come back because I can't let you just roast me without me getting a fair fight. So I'm going to leave and come right back.
All right, sounds good.
Weren't you picking the Oilers, Bob?
In Game 7?
Yeah,
I was leaning that. Well, hell, I didn't pick anybody. She just that's not what this is about. This is about her coming at me that early during the day because of the bet the when she was on the show before. I was on the under. That's all I can tell you. That was the play for me. Game 7, under. By the way, Mike's getting kind of tired of the Will Chamberlain stuff. I realize that. Okay. And we've talked about this. All right. But the one thing that we didn't talk about with you, Justin, okay, and all of your smart aleck comments that you made about the great
trash bag,
the great
trash bag,
the great Wilt Chamberlain. Okay, we haven't talked about the one thing. Yeah, there's Kia. She's back.
Go on.
I'm gonna go on. Hold on. I got to do this. So in March of 1968, whoa, I just had it. Gosh.
That was when my dad was born.
Whatever. Listen, hey, don't interrupt. This is the only, and this was before they started counting steals and blocks in the NBA. This is the only quintuple double that has ever been recorded against. And Chamberlain was playing for the Sixers. 53 points, 32 rebounds, 14 assists, 11 steals, and 24 blocks. Anybody who can have a line like that is automatic greatness. Automatic greatness. You can never. A quintuple double. No, LeBron's never done that. Will never do anything like that. So let's get that.
Say it again, Bob. A what? A quintuple double.
Quintuple double. Yes. Double figures in 5 different categories. Never been done by anybody but Wilt Chamberlain, the only basketball player ever to do that. Thank you very much. All right, Kia.
Fire be playing against him.
Ed, it doesn't matter. The game is the game. And you know what? Let me see you jump up 32 times to rebound. You'd probably be ready to puke. All right. Kia.
Have to.
You and Mike were so on Edmonton. Are you not, were you shocked at the ending? And by the way, McDavid gets the Conn Smythe, and he doesn't even show up for the last 2 games.
I mean, I'm not shocked, and it's still go Edmonton in my eyes. I mean, I felt like they played great, despite the last game or whatever happened. But, I'm still Team Edmonton.
You are. Boy, you got all kinds of teams, man. You're your Pirates, your Dodgers, your Steelers. By the way, Cardinals are whipping up on the Pirates. Pirates are going down. I'm just saying.
I mean, the Cardinals actually played a great game yesterday.
Not yesterday. No,
they got smoked by the Reds yesterday.
They did? I thought they won yesterday.
No, they won. The last game they won was against Atlanta, the second game of the doubleheader.
Oh, well, I'll take that back. They do suck. I thought they won yesterday.
No, they got their asses kicked.
Yeah.
Wow. Because I was on the Braves and the Phillies, and we all know what happened with that. Oh, man, the Braves really fucked me over. I mean, no runs. I had a 3-leg parlay. I had the Braves plus 1.5. Sell for 5Ks, that got there. Aussie Obbies for a base, that got there. No run line. And I was so highly upset. Then I had Phillies.
Yeah,
yesterday was horrible.
Right. Yes, you're right. And even though the Phillies minus 1.5 has been a very good bet this year so far, just like the Royals. And by the way, Royals over Cleveland last night, Mike, 2-1. Royals are coming to play. This team has got some talent, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Kansas City's a good team. No 2 ways about it. I mean, Cleveland was due to cool off a little bit. I mean, if you look at the stretch they had, they were pretty hot. I mean, they've lost 2 in a row now, but 7 in a row. They'd won 7 in a row before that. So, I mean, they were due to lose at some point. I mean, they were too hot. 7-game winning streak. Those come to an end at some point.
Yeah. In golf, Tony and I have Batia, number 1 still. Rye at 2 and Young at 3. All 3 of those guys are in our picks. So
outrights?
Batia and Rye are both – no. Batia is the only outright, but he's leading the tournament. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you what, he can – I've never seen a guy – he's a skinny guy, left-handed, and knocks the crap out of the ball. And it has the most beautiful swing. It's unbelievable. I wish I had a swing like that.
That's
all right. Speaking of swings, I think we should do something different tonight, okay? We see all these people with dinger parlays and what have you. We need to come up with a baseball parlay that's got some long odds. But if
I figured
that should make a lot of money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think we should do something like that tonight. Mike, you in on it or not? What do you think?
I'm down. Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to let you put it together unless you want me to share my screen.
Yeah, I figured you were going to do a dinger parlay.
I'd really like to.
Okay.
I mean, let's just go to. We're not going to EV page it. Let's go to baseball.
Okay.
And let's anybody just go down the list, Mike. Miami and Philadelphia. Anybody feeling a dinger in that game?
Now, no Harper or Schwarber for Philadelphia right now, so both of them I think are on the 10-day DL, so they will be without both of them. I'm gonna pass on this game myself.
I think I will too. Kia, Justin, passing.
I'm passing.
Yeah, I'll pass you guys too.
Okay, Washington, Tampa Bay. I'm passing on this one. I've got no feel for it.
Yep, nothing here.
Yep, I'm passing as well.
Okay, Justin, you passing?
Yeah.
Okay. Texas and Baltimore. Now I'm going to jump in on this one. Well,
I'm sure I know where you're going.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you think I'm going on the Texas side or the Baltimore side?
Baltimore.
You're right. Absolutely. You know who I'm going to take? I'm going to take Gunnar Henderson.
I knew it. I was going to say,
wow.
You know why? Because he's been hot. Like he got a hot bat. I mean, I can name like a few guys on the Orioles that's hot right now, but he's top tier. I like him, Atley, O'Hearn. I mean, the list goes on. Mountcastle's another good guy too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know
you
your baseball, girl.
Yeah, I know a little something.
You know it. All right, we're only picking one in a game if we pick any in a game. So
okay,
let's go to Yankees and Blue Jays.
I've got one for this.
All right.
I think he's long overdue, man. Aaron Judge. Yankees have been sucking. There is no way
But he's been hot.
He has, but they've lost 4 in a row, man. And I just think that I think it's his time. He did have a home run in that Mets series, the one game, and then that's really the only one he's had in a few games. So I think it's an error. I think we have an Aaron Judge sighting tonight.
All right. You guys like that? I'm in on it.
I do. That's a good one. Sheesh, how can I compete with this? I mean, the only guy that comes to my mind, I think that can probably get it one will be probably Bobby Witt Jr. against Tristan McKenzie, because Tristan's not the Guardians' strongest pitcher. So not at all. Yeah, okay. So maybe Bobby Witt for me.
All right. Well, when we
I like that.
Anybody in the Padres Red Sox game?
No.
Justin?
No, she picked hers, so
no.
I mean, at this point, Justin's the only one left. Justin, right? You got any of the games remaining? You take your pick and.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, before I do though, did FanDuel stop their Dinger odds boost?
Dinger Tuesday? Yeah, they're not doing that.
Really? Okay, because I realized that because FanDuel has the shorter odds on all the picks that you guys picked. I mean,
they're still doing Dinger Tuesdays.
I have.
FanDuel.
I have.
Okay. Well,
I have. I don't know where you've been.
I thought they changed the rules.
Yeah. Well, not like I have FanDuel anyways. So, but anyway.
Thanks, Justin. Appreciate that input.
Yeah, you're welcome, Bob. I'm going to go to the Mariners and the Twins game, and I'm going to take Carlos Santana.
Ooh, that's a nice
I thought he was going to go with, what's his name, Correa.
Yeah?
Nah.
He got hurt last night, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, he got hit by a pitch. I know he got taken out of the game. I'm pretty sure he left the game.
Oh, wow. He's one of my favorite players.
Nothing bad, obviously, because he is in the lineup tonight. So,
all right. So this is plus 50,000, 60, $10 will win you $5,000.
Damn.
Wow.
How's that? Now, here's what I'm doing. It's on BetMGM, and I have a 25% profit boost. So I'm putting it in there, and you know what? if it wins, because I'm betting it and I'm putting $10 on it. If it wins, should I give away $250, Mike, or $500?
Man, a $5,000 payday. I mean, I'd say give away. I say give away $500, man.
All right. Well, we're gonna post this, and you all gotta share the hell out of this, because if a $5,000 parlay hits, that's huge.
Absolutely. I'm locking mine right now, paying my $10 on it.
Yeah, we'll all be rich, guys. We'll all be rich. Could be. Maybe not rich, but you know.
And I'm 3-0 on our dinger parlay so far, so I'm hoping to get that to 4-0, if you recall. But
yeah, I don't recall, but
that's because you were ripping my picks. I picked Mickey Moniak one day, and you were like, "Oh, now you tell me where that's coming from, Justin." And I'm like, Watch him hit a home run.
No, I believe I believe the one you're talking about, Justin, Bob's didn't come through for us.
Yeah, it was Bob's that didn't come through.
Yeah, mine and yours came through. I can't remember who I had, but I'm about 99% sure
you had
Bob's was the one.
You had Corey Seager.
No, he had Bryce Harper.
I did have Harper.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, ours came through, and Bob's crap to the bed like we figured.
We got somebody. Key, I think that's you.
What they say?
Yeah, it's not me. It's one guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of echoing.
We're having a bad storm right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'm having like little connection issues. Pittsburgh's weather is crazy.
Leave and come back.
Yeah, it was a lot of echo in there, wasn't it?
Right.
The sound coming through from her monitor, probably.
Exactly.
Off.
All right, let me put this together real quick, and we're going to post this.
All right, let's do it. I'm going to share my screen real quick, go to the EV page and see what's happening out there. I already got a couple of bets in. I did go ahead and sprinkle on that Pirates, Braves, Nerfy. Was on the EV page. I'm going to go with it. What else did I? So I locked in Brittany Griner over 7.5 rebounds tonight. Natasha Cloud over 4.5 rebounds tonight. Man, Phillies minus 1.5 tonight. I just don't know. With no Schwarber, no Harper. Could be tough.
Yeah, that must make sense why Marlins plus 1.5 or plus 2.5 keeps coming up on the EV page.
Yeah. Let's see what else is out here. Carrington under 11.5 points on BetMGM. That's plus 100 right now. Not too bad. I did take Palante on his under strikeouts. Locked that one in already. Man, that's all that's out here right now. Let's give it a refresh and see if anything else pops up. Here's a first half run line. Phillies minus 0.5. Man, yeah. I mean, we kind of have to look at that.
Yeah, sorry guys.
That's all right.
Yeah, we're having like a bad storm right now, so it is like really affecting my Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, I understand. I got that 25% profit boost, guys. Plus 62,575. I put $10 on it to win $6,267.
Wow.
Tina Charles, I'm hitting this over 14.5 points. I'm going to roll with that at plus 110. Got some WNBA action going on over here. Whoa.
Look who's here, Mike. He's in the chat.
Buddy, I'm sharing my screen.
Well, unshare for a second and say hi to A-Train.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Absolutely, man. Been having some fun, making a little bit of money. We actually got a dinger parlay that we're hoping to win $5,000 on, and then we're gonna give away $500, hopefully.
So, Mike, I'm gonna forward this to you, and you put the post out. All right. Tag us all in it. Tag us all in it. Let's get people to follow. Let's try to build up some followers here on YouTube and X and everything, and let's get it going. We do need to do spaces. I know Kia, I'm gonna do a shout out here. She's been doing spaces with some guys, doing it on a regular basis. We all need to do that, you know, a little bit more often if we can. Twitter Spaces is really easy to do, and you can just sit there from your phone. Although, Kia, I have not figured out, how do you make somebody a co-host before the Spaces is started? You can't, can you?
You should be able to, as long as they're in the space, and then you click, you know, down to the little icon, and then you can add.
After your Spaces is started, you can.
Yeah, after the space is started,
Yeah,
not before.
Not before. Okay, that's what I thought. I knew I was right. All right.
Yeah, you're right. It has to be up and running, and they have to be in the space, and then you can co-host.
You're right about that, Bob, but not about Chamberlain and LeBron James.
I never said Chamberlain was better than LeBron James. I said he's in the top 5.
No, you're wrong about
all time.
On both of them. That's what I'm saying.
All time. And LeBron's top 5 too.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Well, you know what? As Randall said, you probably shouldn't be talking basketball. And he and he could play the game. All right.
I can never find Justin on what's your Twitter or X handle, Justin?
It's got a bunch of numbers in it. I keep forgetting to change it. Well, you're followed. You have me followed, right?
I do, but when I go to add, I don't know how to. I type in Justin, and you are not.
Type in C19. It might come up.
C19.
Justin, you got to make your name.
Yeah, you really.
Yeah, I can't find you. I cannot find you.
Hang on, I'll tell you what it is.
Man, Justin, you're gonna have to help us out here, man.
Yeah, it's anything.
No, it's at C918.
Oh yeah, it's 91, right?
30143 301. I mean, he don't come up.
Justin after that.
I know, but when I go, I can't tag him in nothing.
I saw his name in the initial post, the ball pit.
It's on. Yeah, it's in our post that I put out.
I know, but when I go to tag him, it won't let me.
You can't pull him up. That does, you know, it's weird. That does happen sometimes.
It happens. I was just gonna say it happens to me when I try and tag Mike too. Elon, in your shit.
Following each other.
Yeah, I mean, I've got yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just leave him out there, and he can tag himself.
Yeah.
Or quote it, like quote the tweet and then
quote it,
put your extra spin to it.
Yeah, there you go. Put a spin to it there, Trumpy. Hey.
Well,
Okay.
Bob's been tough lately, haven't he, guys? I mean, he's been on everybody lately, even me. And usually I get some slack, but not even me.
No, I know. I can't help it. You know what? Mike thinks I'm getting old.
Oh, no, nonsense. Of course not. It can't be that.
All right, so check it out.
Talking Wilt.
Because I've been waiting to hear what your take is, Justin and Kia, on the Lakers getting Dalton Connect. That was a hell of for him to fall to them was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you say so.
Well, you guys are both disagreeing, Justin.
Oh, I love
it's fantastic. Did you hear what Magic Johnson said? You know, they now have a guy who could start, or he could come up, be a major player off the bench who can knock down a three, and he's got some moxie. He's got game. And he's a defensive player. I think it could be one of the best draft picks that the Lakers have had for a long time. It's my opinion.
Well, I don't like. For me, I can when it comes to picking a guy out of college, I cannot really give my thoughts right away because like guys, they do well better in the NBA they did in college, or they did well in college and they don't do well in the NBA. So it really depends on the player and the person. Like Justin Herbert, he came out of college, everybody was thinking he's going to be mid, but then he comes in the NFL and he's gunslinging anything. Like anything can happen. So
okay, all right.
Well, there's one thing that Dalton Connect can do, and he can shoot the three, and that's going to be a benefit in the NBA in this day and age. If you can shoot the three, you'll find some playing time, and you won't have to worry about a whole lot of struggling. And for him, he's not coming in having to be the guy. He's just a role guy right now. I mean, he can develop into more. The potential's there, but for getting a guy that most people thought was 5th, 6th overall best player in this draft, arguably, where'd they get him at? 17? Is that where they snagged him? That's a steal. That's a steal. Whether it works out, I mean, nobody knows that 100. You could say that about every player drafted, though. But when you look at this guy's abilities and what he can do, I definitely think there's some excitement and some upside there for sure. And he's a defensive. He plays defense too.
Yeah.
If you can shoot the three and play defense, my God, he could make a shitload of money in the NBA being able to do that.
So as Randall and I were talking last night, okay, this kid is 23. Most of these kids coming out are 18, 19 years old, right? He's already got a little bit more maturity. That's going to help him, and especially with the Lakers. And by the way, Kia, we also hit a Bronny James.
That's right.
Over 50.5. We hit that yesterday.
Cool.
So ought to be interesting. But I do want to say this. LeBron James is sleeping with one of his teammates' moms.
What?
What? You got it all mixed up.
What the hell are you talking about, Bob? Dang, Brandon, that's a shame, bud. Bob, what are you talking about?
He's sleeping with Bronny James' mom.
Who?
Oh, yeah. Well,
LeBron.
Now I get
it. Come on, you don't get that?
I mean, I get it. I don't know what it has to do with anything, though.
I get it now. At first, my brain
I think that's like
it was a big joke on Twitter today, guys.
Well, I must have missed the joke, and you sure don't.
I know because I'm thinking I know he's not doing.
Yeah, we missed that. And so apparently, you didn't.
Well, evidently, the 1.5 million who liked the tweet on it. You guys are in the minority.
Were you guys lagging just now?
Yeah,
because I was lagging like hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways,
that was just a joke I wanted to throw in there. Okay, it didn't work evidently.
I wasn't feeling it. I mean,
well, you weren't following Twitter today. There were people all over that stuff, man.
Yeah.
I did not hear any joke about this. What's the purpose of the joke? I don't get it.
Who knows? We know one guy that went.
LeBron is sleeping with.
We know, Bob. You don't have to reiterate. You don't have to repeat. Bob, we get it. Stop while you're ahead.
He doesn't get it.
Well, no,
he does get it.
I didn't hear you,
That
so
is
yeah,
so
I have to
funny.
say it again, please.
See, Mike, he wants me to tell him. LeBron's sleeping with Bronny's mom, one of his teammates' moms.
Oh, got you.
You guys are slow.
No,
Woo!
I understood it the first time you said it. I just didn't really find it as funny
Justin
as
probably
you did.
didn't hear you clear because he was
Yeah.
lagging. Maybe
Yeah,
he didn't hear
okay.
you clear.
All right. Well, sorry, Justin. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that one, and you know it correlates with Delonte West and his antics, and another reason you can't accept LeBron James for whatever reason. You and your he went to Miami, he chased rings. Ugh.
He chased rings.
Yeah, but let's be honest. He didn't get his 7 or 8 that he thought he was getting when he went to Miami, and that was a little much. I mean, come on. There was no reason to go to that extent.
I think he should have stayed with Cleveland, honestly. Like, I do not like when players do that and they hop around with so many teams. I just don't like it. I get it, though, why they do it, but I just feel like they should stick with their original team if possible. I mean, at least do like one switch, but damn. I mean, he almost played for every team in the NBA. That's too many.
Well,
Shit, I mean, where you gonna go to next?
I wish we could do like a face-off, just the two of you together. So rip
You
into
can
him.
do that.
Yeah, rip into him.
Well, if I could get a word in, I mean,
Go ahead.
He said, "Go ahead."
Well, I can sign up to that, bouncing around team, but I give LeBron James a big pass though for going to Miami because one, Delonte West stuff, and two, the Cavaliers didn't do anything for him. Like you don't think for 1 second, Bob, 1 second. LeBron James tried. I even have a list right here on my phone. I forgot to pull up to you. He tried to get Vince Carter, Jason Kidd, Jason Williams, Shaq when he was in his prime. The Cavaliers didn't do anything to get them.
They did finally get Shaq.
Yeah, we got Shaq.
They got Shaq.
When he was washed.
That's when LeBron wanted him.
He wanted him.
Why are you directing this at me? Kia's the one who dissed him, not me.
Well, but Kia even said she sees the reason as to why. You don't see the reason as to. You said that diminishes his legacy. Now I'm telling you that hell no.
I said he's a top 5 player. Okay, he's not top 2. Get that out of your head. Okay, it's Jordan and Kobe. Period. And if not, it might be Will.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know basketball. Okay.
Oh man.
Hey, but, I mean, here's the thing, though. I don't think, Justin, I think you're the only person right now that considers Wilt Chamberlain underrated. We have yet to hear anybody else agree with that.
Well,
that's a hot take right now. That's a hot take.
It is a bold take. I admit. I don't consider him a top 8 player or whatever it is, but it may be a little bit biased for some reasons, but if you say he's better than LeBron, Kobe, even I'd put Shaq over him.
What?
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh man, Justin.
Come on, dude. 118 50-point games. Get out of here. Forget it. Shaq wasn't a scorer like that.
Yeah, Shaq is. I mean, you guys got to get me on the show with Justin more often.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because Shaq, I mean, yeah.
I love Shaq. Okay, don't get me wrong, but he's not in the class with Chamberlain or Jabbar as far as the score. That is a score. His big body. Oh yeah, was he something else at one time? Heck yeah. But you know what? I need a basket.
League at the time.
Many moons ago. I mean, Shaq. Oh man, I love Shaq though. I love him, but you know, Shaq is Shaq.
Well, yeah, he was the most dominant player ever since Wilt Chamberlain.
Since Wilt, see
Now
overrated. Yeah, he went from overrated to dominant pretty quickly there.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Good job, Justin.
Very quickly, and
you just stuck your foot in your mouth there, buddy.
I said he's a good player, but I'm saying he's overrated because he's not in the top 5. He's not. You can't tell me he's in the top 5, Bob.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get Randall on with you because he'll rip you to shreds, dude.
You're putting him over. So Bill Russell, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant.
No, I didn't put him over Kobe. I said Jordan's 1, Kobe's 2.
But Kobe's end of the top 5.
Chamberlain's in the top 5. Yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. Whatever. I just think that's ludicrous. He's a great player. He dominated the 70s. Him and Bill Russell. That goes for something.
The 60s.
This whatever. But he's not. I'm telling you, he's
okay. Well, we got to not broach. I promise to not bring it up ever again. Okay. I promise. I'll bring it up anymore because you're getting too emotional on me here, bro.
Well, bias thing goes both ways, I guess. Then.
All right. You got any Nerfies out there?
No, I don't actually. I'm stepping my foot off the gas a little bit. You know, tennis. There's no tennis till July 1st. That's been my best sport this month. I'm getting back on the horse when the Wimbledon is back, and betting a little more.
I got a couple Nerfy looks.
All right, tell me.
Nationals in the Rays game, and then the Mariners game.
Okay.
The Mariners and the Twins. So I got the Nerfy in both of those games.
Yeah, I think you can roll with those. I like those.
Anybody like Cubs, Milwaukee?
Who's on the mound there?
Was it Talon and Rhea?
Yeah, I kind of like it a little. I don't know. I mean, it worries me because I feel like the Cubs right now are just
they're
great.
They're shaky right now.
Let's look at the last 2 games that Nerfy has hit for the Cubs. Yeah, I mean, actually, that probably is a good play. If you think about it, the Cubs have been pretty solid on the Nerfy. Matter of fact, I think every game in that Giants series, the Nerfy hit, guys. And then wasn't there a streak where they had like 9 games in a row to the Nerfy? The Cubs?
Yes.
Right now, they're currently on a 4-game Nerfy streak.
And the value is good too. It's at a minus 115 for the Nerfy.
Make that 5 in a row. 5 in a row. 5 games in a row to the Nerfy for the Cubs. So,
okay.
I mean, I think I like it. I think a Nerfy's good in that game. Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Where are we at here?
Marlins Phillies started us off with a Nerfy today. That one already came through. If you were on that, and maybe that's a sign for a big Nerfy day. Who knows?
Very, very quickly here. NHL draft is starting in like 21 minutes. San Jose with the first pick, and we'll see what happens from there. Obviously, not Celebrini from Boston University is going to go to San Jose, but the Blackhawks pick second, folks. And after getting the big pick last year at number 1, coming back with the number 2 pick this year, You better watch out. They're really trying to build something there. My Blues don't pick until 16th, so we'll see what happens there. Sure, there will be plenty of trades. They are holding the draft at the Sphere in Vegas, which I think is one cool place, and I think it's a great move by the NHL, nationally televised. You know what? The NHL really, the NBA playoffs really helped the NHL out this year. The finals in the NHL were 10 times better than the NBA finals, and hopefully the NHL learns how to capitalize on that. You know what I mean?
Hey,
absolutely.
That's something you're right about, Bob.
And considering the two teams, Florida and Edmonton, they may have not been the sexiest markets, but it ended up working out. I mean, that was a great series. People tuned in. There was no Bostons or New Yorks. It was Florida and Edmonton. Sometimes that could be hit or miss in terms of viewership and the interest, but I think a lot of people tuned into the Stanley Cup Finals, and that run Edmonton went on to make it a 7-game series, I think was huge.
You have the face of the league, and McDavid in the finals, so that helps out a lot. And obviously Canada was really into it because there was a Canadian team finally had a chance to win and didn't. But that kind of happens
a lot, unfortunately.
LeBron James wasn't in the finals. That's why the ratings didn't do well.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go over the Dinger parlay real quick. Bobby Witt Jr. of KC, Carlos Santana of the Twins, Gunnar Henderson of the Orioles, and Aaron Judge of the Yankees. It's actually plus 6,200 now with my 25% profit boost. I'm ready. We need them. We need them bad. I need $6,000 in my pocket. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
let's go. You need $6,000, Mike?
And I'll take it.
All right.
Are you giving it away if you win? I mean, shit.
Yeah.
I'm giving 500 away. Folks, we're giving away 500. Follow the tweet. Follow.
500.